Police reform legislation falters in Washington ahead of Wednesday test vote. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. Senate Democrats are poised to sink Republicans' police reform legislation by depriving them of the 60 votes needed to even start debate on Senator Tim Scott's Justice Act. The Senate on Wednesday is expected to take a procedural vote to advance the police reform package. Democrats have panned the legislation as falling short and a non-starter, while Republicans accuse Democrats of blocking discussion on necessary legislation in the wake of George Floyd's death. "We have Chuck Schumer with a chokehold on the Justice Act and our opportunity for police reform in America," Senator John Barrasso, Republican Wyoming, said Wednesday. Justice Act, what's in the Senate Republican police reform bill? Schumer, DN. Why, said leading civil rights groups have rejected Scott's bill as woefully inadequate, and he urged Republicans to work with them on a bipartisan solution, rather than putting up a partisan piece of legislation that will undoubtedly fail. "It's fundamentally and irrevocably flawed," Schumer said of the GOP bill. "Here's the problem. It will never get 60 votes in the Senate. There is no pathway of amending the bill in a significant way that gets 60 votes on the amendments. It is a cul-de-sac cynically designed by Leader Mitch McConnell so that he can say he can do something but do nothing. There is no way that we emerge with a bill if this is the base bill, plain and simple. The current partisan standoff in the Senate does not bode well for police reform, even though people are marching in the streets nationwide demanding action against police brutality toward African Americans. Justice in Policing Act, what's in the Democratic police reform bill House this week, is expected to pass the Democrats' preferred police plan, known as Justice in Policing Act, authored by the Congressional Black Caucus and Senators Cory Booker, DN. J., and Kamala Harris, Democrat California. If the Senate passes its own police legislation, the two bills could. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below.